Right, Anuj, thanks very much. So, report card A+, I guess, as far as the markets are concerned for FY17. But it's been a day of deadlines, and here's one more. Today is the last day that auto manufacturers can sell vehicles with BS-3 engines. So these manufacturers threw in some jaw-dropping discounts that went all the way up to 45% in some cases, and dealerships across the country have seen a buying frenzy. This, in turn, has meant that registrations across regional transport offices or RTOs have skyrocketed, and officers are working overtime to accommodate these registrations. The CNBC TV 18 team of reporters brings you the action.
It's rare for automobile dealerships to deal with frantic crowds on the last day of the financial year. But for bargain-hungry Indian consumers, the Supreme Court's verdict banning the sale of BS-3 vehicles after the 31st of March was just too good an opportunity to be missed. With discounts of 12,500 to 22,000 rupees across BS-3 models, two-wheeler dealerships across the country saw a flurry of checks being signed and cash being counted. And for many, the day wrapped up far earlier than planned.
I'm standing in front of a Hero two-wheeler dealership. This is in Baikala in Mumbai. It's one of the largest two-wheeler dealerships in Mumbai. Remember when that Supreme Court order came in banning the sale and registration of BS-3 vehicles after the 31st of March? That's today. Hero was one of the first companies to take advantage of this. It's offered discounts of up to rupees 12,500 on some models. And the results you can see behind me, the shutters of this showroom are down. There's a small sign that says that all BS-3 models have been sold out. And we're being told that this is the story across many two-wheeler dealerships in the city of Mumbai.
The story in Chennai is similar.
If I had even 1,000 vehicles, I could sell them even in a day today, but eventually we do not have that many numbers. Beginning of this week, we had 400 plus vehicles, and we slowly came down, slowly, and today morning we had about 40 vehicles which have gone within a couple of hours in the morning itself.
So let me get this right. As things stand today, you have no more BS-3 vehicles, all sold out.
Absolutely no, zero stock.
With invoicing at dealerships surging, registrations at regional transport offices across the country have been piling up. At RTOs in Chennai, registrations have seen a 40 to 70% jump in the last 24 hours, while Maharashtra has seen more than a 200% increase.
Two-wheelers are, because there are, I am told, a lot of concessional and concessions also given by various manufacturers. So two-wheelers is seeing surge, and the models which are already complying with BS4, they are not seeing surge for obvious reasons. And major metros are showing like Mumbai and Pune and Nagpur, they are showing more number of sale and registration today.
This has officials at state RTO offices burning the midnight oil quite literally.
Well, the sudden increase in the sales of BS-3 vehicles has RTOs putting in extra hours to clear their registration backlog. Just like they did on Thursday, RTOs will continue to process these registrations until the midnight of 31st March.
But the authorities are adamant that the Supreme Court's order will be followed to the T.
While two-wheeler showrooms have been seeing substantial increase in sale on 30th and 31st, the State Transport Department, however, has already communicated the Supreme Court's order to many of the RTOs, and the Transport Commissioner has clearly indicated that there will be a thorough check of the sale of proof of BS-3 vehicles in case people want to get it registered starting April 1st.
The sharp spike in demand over the last few days hit fever pitch on the last day of the financial year, and this has given dealers a lot of relief. Many are saying that the sales registered over the last 48 hours alone could rival what they normally sell over Diwali and Dhanteras. However, for the CV market, where about 1 lakh units lie unsold, the situation is not as rosy. With sales in the slow lane, many dealers are examining the possibility of moving stocks to export markets where there is no ban on BS-3 vehicles. CNBC TV 18 Bureau Report.
So as you can see, their registration spiking up in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, we've learned that Hero Moto has almost liquidated nearly its entire BS-3 inventory. Ron, What was the fuss about? What was the inventory that they were sitting on about over
3.2 lakh units.
3.2 lakhs, and it's almost done.
Well, it's almost done, and to be fair, speaking with company officials, even they are quite surprised by the amount of pent-up demand that they've seen in the last 36 hours. So what I'm told is just by this afternoon alone, states like Haryana, Kerala, the whole of Delhi, NCR region. Delhi, we must also add here that they did not have too much of BS-3 stock because, the companies had replenished the BS-3 with BS-4 stock. So Delhi, should not sort of be counted in this. But Haryana, Kerala, places like Jaipur, Pune, Coimbatore, Mumbai, the entire, belt of Western UP as far as Hero MotoCorp and Honda are concerned had been completely wiped out by this afternoon. So it is good 12 hours before Hero MotoCorp expects their entire inventory to be wiped out. So 3.2 lakh is what the unsold BS-3 stock in case of Hero MotoCorp was. In case of Honda, it was a little over 2 lakh units. I'm told almost 1.75 lakh units of Honda too has been liquidated as of now. Of course, the big question now is, remember, Hero MotoCorp in the court had said that the losses that they were looking at was to the tune of about 1,500 to 1,600 crore rupees. So we're not sure exactly how much the quantum hit, Hero MotoCorp is going to face, but clearly there is going to be a margin impact. And the big question also is, will this impact sales in the coming 1 or 2 months? So that is also something that we'll have to wait and watch out for.
I would imagine, Ron, I think it would lead to a big readjustment for the entire sector because you've preponed so much of the buying. So it will mean readjustment at least over the next few months or so. And of course, the impact on margins, as you were talking about, because of the steep discounts that we've seen.
The highest ever. So.
Well, coming up next, in an unexpected move, the government